So here is another problem URL, and let's try to solve the problem. Let's understand the first problem. What is URL? Okay. So given a string s that represent a URL request. Okay. Print 5 line contain the following format: x and x colon y, where x is a parameter, y is a parameter value. So parameter of the URL is username, pwd, profile, role, and key. So like you have a constraint given, the length of the s. It consists of uppercase, lowercase. So URL contain format this one. So we have a you have to fit in the format x colon y. Okay, x is a parameter, y is a parameter value, and we have parameter username, pwd, profile, role and key. So here is the input. See that. Now the question is that we have to print this one: username equal to test, pwd equal to test, profile equal to developer, role equal to elite, key equal to manager. Okay. Do you understand this question? What should you print? Yes or not?
Ah,
Let's me agar if it is not test and if it is like key, so what would be the output? Definitely it is here you have to print key. Yes or not? Yes or not? If it is if you replace with test equal to key, you have to print test to key. Yes or not? Would you get this idea? Any doubt till now?
no.
Okay, so let's try to implement the code. Okay. So we don't have any space, so I can use scene operator. Okay. You don't need to use like getLine. Okay, yes or not? There's no space, so let's try to it. So here I'll take a string s, scene s. Okay, if I print cout s and nl, so you can check it out. This all string, all the input I can print in output. Okay. So let's try to do it. Okay. First, we have to find the position. In position equal to s dot find, and it is a string username. Yes or not? Did you get this idea till? We got the position. Yes or not? One thing you see that we got this position u. Okay. Whenever you're using find operator, it will check the substring is present or not, and if it is present, then you will return the first occurrence of first occurrence of this substring. Okay, and it will print the index of u. So position store the index of u. Okay, so now the question is that it will print username equal test. Okay, and you see that every time this have end operator. Okay, so till end we have to print. Yes or not? So I can write int position 1 as dot find end, but I'll tell you have to print position plus 1. Okay, so here automatically it start with 0 index. Okay, but here position plus 1, that means you have to check the first end. Okay, you have to check here first index. Let's print it out. What we'll get: cout as cout position comma position 1 and cout what with the output s position and s position 1 nl. Okay, let's print it out. So you see that we're getting 40 and u and 53 this end. Did you understand this point?
Ah, yes.
So let's print this statement as cout s dot scb str. Even I know that what is a starting index. and the length of the string. Okay, length of the string that contain an element. So what is our starting index?
POS.
Huh? What are the starting
Pos.
index?
POS.
Is start with position. And
Uh,
what is the
Pos
length
one
of
minus
string?
pos
Position 1 minus pos minus
minus
1. Huh?
POS.
And if I print
Minus
one
one.
thing, is minus 1. One thing you see that one thing you said here you have equal sign. You have to okay position okay, minus not okay see that.
हाँ.
So here you have a equal sign. You have to find another equal. Okay, where is it equal? Okay. So we can store this string and let's suppose this one string answer equal this. Okay.
हाँ.
And we have to find int position 2 equal to answer dot find equal. Okay. And see out answer sorry answer position 2 equal become colon. Yes or not?
Yes.
See out answer. Let's try to print it. Here you can also do like here you can check here also you can check the equal sign. Okay. Okay, it must be corrected, not a string. Okay. So we change equal sign to this colon. Okay. Equal sign to this colon and we have to give the space to. We have to give the space to. So what we did now, we don't need to here to do things. Make the code more linear. Rather than we can do int position 1 equal to s dot find equal and it should be position plus 1 and it will become position 2 and it will become position 1 plus 1. Okay, and you have to print as you have to print two things. See out s dot substar position 1 minus position. Okay, and this colon space and sub str,
Hmm.
and here you have to print starting from the index of I think position 1 plus 1. No, the position 1 is a
Hmm.
equal sign. See that
Hmm.
position 1 is a equal sign. The index is position 1. So you have to print from test. So position 1 plus 1. Na?
Hmm.
Okay, so position 1 plus 1, that means this is the index of greater than equal sign. So position 1 plus 1 till the length of position 2 minus position 1. Okay, let's print it out. So it will become much easier. S dot sub
स्पेलिंग गलत हो गई. लाइन नंबर 33.
okay,
SUB.
yes,
हाँ.
okay, okay, let's try to it. I think now we get the output username test. Test and end. We are getting test and end. So we don't need to like end. So minus one. Okay. Now we get the output. Okay. Username test. One thing you check that the same code we have to write for the PWD, profile and role and key. Yes or not?
Yes,
The
yes.
same. So let's make a function. Let's make a function. Uh, wide build. Okay. And it will take a input string str. Okay. We'll take a string str and string s, which is the input URL input. Okay. Or you can write. So I'll just cut it out here and here we'll print. Okay. And here what we did, I'm just giving str. Okay. So first I'll give build username and let's print it out. Okay. What output we get. So it will become much easier na, right now.
Hmm.
Void build username and you have to return, you have to, because function has two parameters, so we have to give s2. So now I think to print username test. See. So let's build again. And what are the input? pwd, s. And again build profile, s. Build row, s. Okay, one thing in the last problem, if you see key, s, what problem we get in key? See that. In key that we see that in URL, when the question URL is given, every profile, every parameter has parameter value and with end. But in the key, we don't have an end. It has a na. It has it or tell me. End इसके पास है क्या? No ना.
नहीं है.
Okay, end is not there. So if I search end here, it will return -1. Yes or not? And
Hmm.
there is one thing that we can do like separate for this statement for you can make it. Yes or not?
Hmm.
But what we did, if I add end here at the last, so it is much easier. If I add in this URL end last, so it is easier to solve. Yes or not? Can I say that?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
So if I add end here, okay, एंड यहाँ पे मैंने ऐड कर दिया, तो काफी इजी नहीं हो जाएगा सॉल्व करना. द सेम फंक्शन अप्लाइड फॉर एवरीथिंग. यस और नॉट? डिड यू गेट दी? ये पॉइंट क्या कर रहा है, लास्ट यूआरएल में ऐड कर रहा है एंड so we don't need to make separate for key equal to manager one. Okay.
Yes.
So here let's try to print the code. Let's try to submit the code and check it out. Like, okay, so code is accepted. So we just mark it out. So question has solved. Okay.